What's up, everybody? JT here from J&J Cycles LLC. um, Super chill today. Just gonna be hanging out. Don't have any bikes right now, but I do have one job. A friend of mine came by, asked me if I could run some wires through his handlebars for him. He's a very close friend of mine, so this isn't like a normal job for me. This is something I would do for him anyways, you know what I'm saying? So today, here in a little bit, I'm gonna go down to the shop and then we'll run some wires through some handlebars. You guys could check that out. So other than that, that's all I really got planned for today. Just chilling. Like I said, still getting used to this film and stuff. That's about it. So I'll see you guys in the shop. All right, we're in the shop. Like I said, I don't have any bikes right now. I just knocked out like a lot of bikes last week, so a lot of my customers right now are definitely taken care of. So today, like I said, I'm going to be running some wires through my buddy's bars. These are the bars here. He's actually, like I said, he's a very close friend of mine and also basically a co-worker. We've also worked together. He's a great mechanic just like me, and hopefully I could get him at the shop here pretty soon. So you guys will be seeing him for sure. If he's not going to be working at the shop, he'll definitely come by and do some stuff at the shop like he does here already. So you guys will be meeting him in the near future for sure. So I'm going to get set up on the table, and yeah, let's get cracking on these handlebars. Let's go. All right, so here's the bars. As you can see, I like to use my foot pad for when I do bars so I don't scrape them up. Even though it's just a wood table, you could still scrape up chrome or black bars easily. He has this wire extension here, this wire extension kit. It's still not long enough. All he needs is these clips here, not these ones. So I'm gonna cut and do my own soldering like I always do, just to, make it easy. And that's just my technique. That's just what I do. So let's get into it. Okay. Here are his switch housings. They're already clipped, so it's gonna be pretty easy. You guys will see how I solder and how you're actually supposed to do it. Horn and lights, left side. Clearly the ignition switch and start button on the right. You need some new buttons. Can't even read them. But that's how my homie rolls. He don't care. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. So basically, I'm just going to run these wires and set these bars up for him as if, you're buying bars from a shop or whatever that's already pre-wired. So when he comes and picks these up, they'll just be ready to go. I don't have his grips, so the grips won't be on, but no big deal. So, yep, that's what we're doing. So first things first, before I run any wires, we are going to make this extension kit work. So like I tell most people, I don't go buy this stuff here. I don't do the extension kits because so the price varies. They could be like $30 to like $60 to $100 depending on what bike you have and how big of bars you're going. So basically I don't use these, right? I go to O'Reilly's, whatever, and go buy 18 gauge wire on the shelf for $10 and make my own extension kit for $10 and a couple hours of my time. So, which saves them money and makes me money. So that's how I like to do it. So let me show you guys that. Okay, so I got the shitty tubes off of these wires because I'm just gonna put some new ones on. So I'm ready to go, ready to start adding some extensions. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is clearly, expose some wire. Get some wire exposed. These are clearly not even, as you could tell. So what I'm going to do is clip them even, get that ready for soldering. And my trick for that, tail no clippers. So I like to just give it a little pinch and a twist and a pull. Voila, same thing. So let's do that. Let's get all these ready, crimped and ready, and get my extensions ready to go. And then I'll get set up for soldering, and you guys could see how I run that. Okay, so these are clipped and ready, and my custom made extension kit right now is ready to go. So we're gonna get set up, get that soldering gun nice and hot, and add this extension here. And then we're gonna cut here because he needs these for his switches, for his plugins. So let's rock it. Okay, so for soldering the right way, you're gonna want to open these up just a little bit. Entwine them together. Twist them. His mother, Kimi, was less in practice. The heavy makeup and trendy clothes Bonnie wore was everything Kimi despised in a woman, and she took an instant dislike to it. That's how you're going to guarantee full connection. And then let's solder. And the way to do that, don't just drip the solder onto it, hold your gun on this, get the wire nice and hot, and let your solder melt into that. Okay, so the first set of soldering is done. As you can see, here is his stock harness, which now has my extension kit on it, which you can see is about 2.5 feet long, because he's got, I believe, 16-inch ape hangers with like 6-inch risers, ridiculously big. So now I'm gonna cut these and add these onto the end of my extension, and voila, custom made extension wiring harness completed. So let's get into that part. Just another section of soldering, and that's it. Start wiring these things through these bars. Okay, so I got those extensions on the first set of extensions. I'm gonna get set up, put the bars back on the pad over here, and start running the wires through. Let's get it. So my little trick that I like to get, everybody has their own tricks and shit for running wires. I got some braided line with a fishing weight. So the first thing I do is just, fish this down. Why does it feel like it's plugged in there? I don't feel good at all. What the fuck is in there? There's something in there. Holy cow. Well, that did not go as planned, as you could see. So when I went to go wire the bars, as you guys could see, I started hitting something when I dropped in my little, weight with my fishing line, and this was wedged inside the bar right about here at the cut. And it took me about, I'd say, an hour and a half to get it out, to fish it out. Man, that was hard. So I just ran the wires real quick, got that done, and I'm gonna solder the plugins in, and that's it. So I'll show you guys the end result. Sorry about that. I didn't know that that freaking tube was in there. So maybe the next bar job, you guys will get to see my tricks. Sorry. All right, I'm back at you with a problem. Well, I fixed it, that the tube for the wiring, the previous owner of these bars, I'm assuming, just ripped those wires out and left the tubing in there. My friend who I'm doing this for, I don't think he knew about that, or else he definitely would have told me. So like I said, he bought them from a third-party seller, so it's like, you never know what you're gonna get till you get them. But I was able to get it out clearly, and we're good to go. He's got his extensions on, super long, since he's going, 18s with like 6-inch risers or something like that. But she's good to go. Sorry I couldn't, have the full details of like how I do it on there, but you guys will see what happened when it happened, and that's just real discouraging to me. It really makes me go crazy sometimes and want to stop filming because I get so frustrated, but I'm working on that. So yeah, the bars are done. Couldn't be happier. And it only took me an hour to run the wires and do all the soldering and all that. And but I did get stuck on that issue for about 20 or 30 minutes. That took me some time, but other than that, that's about it for today. Actually, the old lady literally just left to go drop off the application for the shop. Hopefully we get it. But stay tuned. Peace.